Feature Friday.
The freshest. The floor's on fire.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Actually, change of plans.
Actually, exciting times.
Correct. BINI decided to drop their BINIverse EP, so that's gonna get a full review.
And obviously, SB19 is back.
That's right.
Friend.
So by the time we're recording this podcast, which is only a few hours up until the sun comes back again, and the audio version is what we have available of the song "Damn." BINIverse, of course, did also release, the Blink Twice EP, BINIverse. It has new songs that we've never heard, like Zero Pressure, Secrets, Out of My Head, and then we've heard Cherry on Top and Blink Twice. So I thought we'd just dedicate a podcast to the top dogs of P-pop at the moment, the top players. Interestingly enough, both of these guys are gonna come to the London.
To the London, and you bet we are very excited about that.
That's right. We are in the hopes of obviously being able to, review those concerts live, and who knows, maybe even have a chat with the guys. We have done it with the past.
Witness history.
But that should be quite interesting. Again, I think BINI's chosen fucking unfathomable venues. The OVO, it's an unbelievable venue to go, and so I really do hope they've been selling very well. So no fucking wonder that they chose that venue. I would say let's start with Damn, with SB19, and then we go.
The anticipation for this has been so high. I must say though, the teasers and the artwork has gone for this so far in terms of the teasing, it's been very exciting.
Simon Servida.
Oh.
I think that's how you say his name. He's the producer. I think
he's
also
a literal wizard.
Yeah. Also, Josue and Pablo, they fucking made the song regardless.
Yes.
But he's actually a wizard. Simon is. Look him up. He does beats in 3 seconds.
He is literally a producing wizard.
Anyway. I like that it's without the music video, so we can actually analyze the music.
This is okay, but alam mo naman, dami like it, then again. Nice.
Nice.
Come bite me. What you gonna do doon pag may dumating na maitim na ulap ako kikiligin?
Fire.
Kasi pag realidad na ang harang agad nagising. Anong pakiramdam pumunod sa walang hanggan? Di ba sa kadamdam ng katapusan ang lahat na yung sinimula dito? Sa kinipo, lahat tinipon kahit hindi ka nagtiga kaya tagusan. Tugab ko nang dumalasan ay nagkaabang.
Whoa.
Fire.
The evolution of Justin's been fucking something to witness.
Yeah.
Sure. What the fuck? Okay, nice.
Pablo!
Pablito's all over this shit. What a weird song, but it slaps. Dude, Stereo is fine. Stereo is so peculiar.
Oh, this was made for him.
Felipe.
It was literally made for Felipe.
Ken in the styles. Like an open play section, obviously with the vocals.
Brilliant. Damn. Oh my god.
And higher octave too.
This is good.
do very well in a live environment. Boom.
Here's the best part. Dumb. Okay. This has such a cinematic feel,
What
though.
the f***? That beat is insane.
That beat is great.
What the damn?
Fire. I love the cinematic essence of this. This has such a layered potential in terms of like world building. Obviously, without... Have you seen the music video teaser yet?
Yeah, I have. Yes.
Okay. So in terms like, even without watching that, if you had no visual aid and you listen to the song, you can immediately feel the emblematic sort of like battle war cry sort of environment. It is definitely very combative. It has a lot of elements that I loved in Gento, so which is like building up on that foundation and bringing it into another dimension.
Yep.
It's very
like
musically layered.
It's
though.
like the flag song. I always forget.
Tak. No, that is. Wait.
Man, it always pisses me off because I always think Pact Attack World Tour.
Yeah,
but that's
same.
that's
It's
wrong.
not.
It's not the song.
It's not.
It's fucking flag, but flag in Tagalog means
Bandera.
bandera. What the fuck is that song?
Watawad.
Ang galing. What? I think it's called.
Yeah, the
What?
song is what?
What?
That's right.
Watawad?
Watawad.
I think so. Yeah.
What?
I think it's. I mean, I could be fucking tripping
No, I
balls.
think that's what
it
it
is.
is.
What? Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so it's
that
like sort of
marching
building-
feel of things. I think they have sort of claimed that sound lately. It's funny because they have tried many different sounds.
It's very tribal in terms of like
Correct.
the drumming style.
Very
in the
warlike.
beginning. It's very warlike. It reminds me a little. I know that people really hate this film, but you know, World of Warcraft.
Wow. Yeah.
People really hate that film. I loved it, okay? I know
It has
nothing
a vibe.
about the game. It has totally a vibe. And it sort of feels like it fits into this sort of mythical realm of... In terms of music, though, the track is so layered.
Correct.
And the first thing that you're met with is this very combative sort of drum style. But the lyrics sit on top of it with the sonic... chromatic progression for the chorus.
Yep.
So where you think it's leading you, it sort of takes you back down half a note, and it creates this sort of this feel of like you're sort of dizziness. You're a bit pulled in the different direction, and it's very interesting though because when you listen to music that has a physical effect on a person, on people. It sort of talks to you about the deep of the thought process behind it, because music has an effect on physically on the body, right?
True.
It has widely been studied, but a lot of people, when you listen to music, you're not aware of that. You don't really think of, oh, how is this affecting my body physically? However, this song has a physical impact.
It does.
On you, which again, I think it's a very interesting sort of. I would love to see the behind the scenes of the brainstorming aspect of this.
Yep. I mean, we'll have to wait until the
Music video draw.
also the translation aspect of things. So, because obviously lyrically they do like to throw in different hints at different things.
Correct.
So
I heard a little Gento references. That was cool.
yeah, I think this is exactly the type of song you can't listen to when you're lying down because you will fucking stand up.
Also, let's talk about how the vocals are mixed for everybody here.
Yeah, I thought the evolution of Justin vocally, especially in the tracks, has been
So
really
strong.
satisfying. Yeah, very thick.
So strong.
I think Josh is doing what it's peculiar because any of the boys could have brought out that sort of combative nature to that either pre-chorus or chorus, but I think Josh is the right choice. Estelle, I think, probably has some of the most difficult. I think in a pop sort of marching track like this because
It's not even pop. I wouldn't even classify
it's just bizarre,
this as pop.
It's very interesting. Again, and they've claimed ownership over this type of sound. Marching songs don't usually do that well in chartings or chanty songs per se. K-pop does this quite well in some moments, but it's not as marchy.
80s had a moment right at the beginning of their debut.
Yeah, Korean
they
pop.
sort of had this battle-like
Yeah,
effect.
but even Korean pop has moved away from
Correct,
it. J-pop
correct.
doesn't really do this either. I guess like Where's My Drums At by a few
Where's my drum set?
You know,
It had a little bit of that, yes.
It seems because SB19 are the leaders of P-pop, it is becoming sort of like the P-pop sound.
It is their sound. I don't think there's another group worldwide.
Well, weirdly enough,
that's the reason why Gento becomes so iconic. Though,
it's very different.
It is very unique to them, and I sort of love the solidifying effect of that.
Correct. Again, a big shout out to. Yeah, I mean, I think Ken is a big standout in this. I think he always sort of is. They did mix and master this in Korea. It sort of makes sense. But yeah, Simon, recording engineer, and then obviously the rad kids, which is Pablo and his brother.
I also think that the way that the vocals have been arranged, it really is pushing each member to a new level.
Like, well, this is a difficult song, man. Like
really, really hard.
However, most of the time when I have a criticism behind a song like this, it would be, well, let's wait to see how this sort of showcase comes out live. Because, you know, like Stell has like a very difficult section in this. I think Pablo, that sort of raspiness. Again, if he was just a rapper, I would think he's f***ing cooked. But he's actually a world-class singer, so... Boo-hoo.
Honestly, this is one of the things that gets me so excited about SB19's music.
Live performance aspect of it.
Because there's no denying that this will be an excellent live music environment.
All right, let me stop yapping. And but very interesting. I'd love to see the music video of this, which we will do. So if you would like the full listening experience, I would recommend everyone obviously go stream the original, but do come to the podcast, and here you'll be able to listen to it. Obviously, with the music video, I think Sony will be quite difficult. Again, we do love Sony, and Sony actually has love for us. It's just the way things go. It's all automated anyways. Let's have a look at our good friends from
BINI.
BINI. They do have that feature, don't they, with Agnes Mo?
They do, yes.
We have seen Blink twice, so I thought we'd jump into track 2. It's called Zero Pressure.
Let's go. Oh, okay.
Electropop.
Ooh.
I'll take it down without a chaser.
Okay.
So everybody knows my name. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change. Yes, I got fire in my blood when I move.
That's really good.
Sometimes you listen to tracks and they just fucking
They just hit. They just hit hard. Yes.
Zero pressure, zero diamond.
May I say something? That opening is so strong. That opening was absolutely bang on.
Right amount of layers as well. This might be one of the strongest choruses they've made, you know?
I was going to say, the sound engineering for this is absolutely fabulous. It's divine.
Probably moves, right? He's also evolving through time, right? So
100%. It is such high quality pop, though. I just feel like I'm listening to a Dua Lipa track.
This can compete hard here in the UK.
100%.
So percussive, very bumpy.
Incredibly well layered.
I'm pretty sure that's a keyboard in.
It is.
Give me Karel Hossa, you know? Karel is Brigitte Waleska's bass player. Okay. Wow, what a time to be a P-pop fan, mate.
Oh, 100%.
Zero. It is a brave rhyming phrase, that one.
It works, though.
It does.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, fabulous. Yeah, fabulous. This is this is the best thing.
Fair played, bro. Like
fabulous.
I think even if you wanted to fucking hate,
you
get
can't. You literally cannot. There's no
Wow.
space for it. This is a fantastic pop track. Overall, I think it is just so well engineered in terms of like the layers of this, how they've managed to create such beautiful depth in the
Correct.
track, because there's something that electropop sort of have done really well, like with the resurfaced.
Especially modern electropop.
Yes,
Think the Weeknd. Think this. Think
yes,
the Walla
exactly.
Peep.
The resurface of it sort of solidified the sort of vintage neon sign sort of aesthetic, but it's really hard to create a visual aesthetic musically.
Correct.
And a lot of that depth and that detail comes from the sound engineering and the wizards in the studio.
Agreed.
Because obviously you do need very good vocalists, but for this genre, the vocal element sort of takes like a back step because you don't there's no much vocal prowess going on. However, you need personality.
That's
need
right.
pizzazz,
You need a story.
characteristics.
You need. It's like set building. This
Correct.
songs of electropop require set building,
Yes.
auditory wise, and you
But
do
it's not
need.
about the runs. It's not about the G4. It's not about
No.
It's about the flavor.
Correct. And
The nuance.
And I think the girls really brought flavor to that.
Wow,
Lovely, because
fabulous.
a lot of their vocal textures and timbres really work quite well together. And then you add that sort of wet, old school electropop reverb, but you put them right sort of like behind that for the layers, and then you have the main track line, and it
and
creates.
the main track, the main vocals are mixed in a way that they're like bouncing.
That's
they're
right.
like literally asking for you to listen to them. It's so nice.
And it has this feeling of constant motion, so it very high replayable value, which of
Also-
course, if you're in the streamable area, is what you want.
And I love the fact that usually I have a gripe with how the length of songs. So, anything under 3 minutes.
2:51.
Anything under 3 minutes, I'm like, that's not even a song.
Yeah, but the song knows what it is, though.
However, this track is perfect.
It knows
The
what it
length
is.
Perfect.
Yeah, he
It's
knows what it is.
fantastic.
Like, what the are you gonna do? Give me another chorus.
No,
For
no,
what?
it's perfect. This is exactly what
Good
it needed
retention.
to be.
Okay, the next one. Secrets. So far, that's probably one of the strongest
Yeah.
BINI songs I think we've ever heard,
Very good.
including Cherry on Top. I think Cherry on Top is the is the most BINI I can think.
Correct. And you know what I love? That because I know this is BINI, like if I was listening to the song, if this is the song, if Zero Pressure was the song that got me introduced into BINI, I'd be like, yeah, great. And then you get to see
Cherry
them
on-
live. Sold. Like that's a
Oh, no.
fan for life.
Next one. Secrets.
Ah!
With featuring EAJ. I don't know who that is.
That do-do-do-do-dee. Sold.
Something's up, I can see it written on your face, What's now, what you're thinking, wondering why you can't let it go.
I love the delay. I love a good delay.
What you feeling, it's not enough.
What is that, a fifth in the fucking...
It's nice.
Oh, I don't seem to
That
get
Ooh.
you.
I hadn't paid attention to
Are
that.
you hiding something from me, baby? Ooh,
whoa.
Tell it all to me.
Oh!
Tell it all to me now. Ooh, I wanna show you that you can. Tell me all your secrets. Promise I will keep them. Just trust me, you can trust me, boy. Speak, let me hear.
Whoa, that keyboard
That's
player.
not going where I thought it was gonna
Me
go.
neither.
Just promise I will keep them. I'm not playing, trust me, boy. If you're with me, make some noise.
Yeah.
Troubling you, she's seeing you up. See whatever you do with
EJ.
EAJ.
Oh.
Is it all because of the past that you had? Is it why you cannot talk to me?
Just can't think of no reasons. Just to let you know you're safe.
But he's good.
Oh, I don't seem to get you.
See that?
Are you hiding something from me, baby? Ooh. Tell it all to me.
The freaking stacks are so great.
Ooh,
Underutilizing group music,
I agree.
That
beat is so weird, bro.
Just trust me, boy. Speak, let me hear your voice.
Prince of Bel-Air vibe.
Yeah.
Secrets, promise I will keep them. I'm not playing, trust me, boy. If you're with me, make some noise.
That's what that chorus going like. Some b-boy shit.
Tell me, boy.
Hey.
Tell me, boy. Tell me, boy.
This will be interesting to watch live. This is why they've been practicing so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be a trip. Why not more of this?
Okay.
Well, this song is interesting. Actually,
this song is a little confused.
I think this song suffers.
It wanted to do too many things.
Yeah, I think this song suffers from wanting to be too much. Because I actually think
if you would have leaned into that retro R&B sort of like 90s boom bap feel to it,
well, it definitely
right
did.
from the beginning.
Definitely, I just don't think this song works for the project. And I don't think the song works. It's funny because it has a feature which is mad weird because you have so many vocalists in BINI, right, and rappers.
Yes.
So interesting. I get it because EAJ seems to be perfect R&B. Like
I also feel like it's a really good in terms of lyricism. It makes sense because of it's a conversation sort
get
of
it.
like tell me, and he's sort of speaking from his perspective.
This is why I think the song suffers. You either have EAJ carry the song and you have the girls do the chorus and do the stacks and basically be like the muses, if you're thinking about it from storyboarding auditory wise, just the whole sequence of the song, and you have him do the verses, or you have Colette and EAJ go
Do
back
like a
and forth.
subdivision
The
sort of-
rest of the members create the emblematic aspect of things. You can't do both. I don't think you can give half and half.
Here's what I think the track did correct. The track did right. The chromatic stack. For the vocals of like all the little layers and sort of things that created that depth in the track. It was so magical. I wish we leaned into that like bluesy, jazzy feel earlier.
Also,
not only
mad that the girls got this style as well. No,
yeah,
good
I
on the
like
girls.
it. No, I like it. But I just the problem that I had in congruency was the progression from the pre-chorus into the chorus when the drums sort of come in. Because they have like a too much of an upbeat feel when the chord progression and the vocal arrangement of it is giving me blues, is giving me jazz, it's sort of screaming
old school R&B, which is what they were trying to do.
Old school R&B is screaming 2000s R&B, bro. Like Neo. That's what I'm hearing. So it's sort of interesting to me that they didn't lean towards the vocal. Keisha Cole. Yeah, it's given that, and I don't know. And even with the feature, I didn't have a problem with the feature.
No, I just think it complicates things. It's like another variable, and I like the feature. I like the geezer.
He was awesome.
What a nice,
fabulous.
What
I would
nice
love
voice.
to hear his original work. This is confusing.
It's just tough because you have Blink twice, right? Which obviously, I think thematically speaking, I think the EP quite congruent. It's both lyrically speaking, which is nice. A lot of pop group, especially girl groups from all over the world, suffer a lot lyrically.
That. Yes, I agree.
Brave that they went all English. I like it.
It's nice.
Let Zero Pressure compete against Dua Lipa and Lady Gaga because that's the sound it f***ing seems. Great. I think Secrets. I don't know whether this album needed an R&B song. I want the girls to do R&B, but if you,
I want that. This is just giving me a taster for
correct,
it.
and they have it down, which is
know how XG has like those like R&B sort of
much R&B
versions of the
tracks.
songs. I would love for BINI to do something like that because the girls got the vocal prowess.
And there's a market, there's truly a market for that.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
It's a vibe.
Let's have a look at now Out of My Head, which would be the last one for us on the EP that we haven't heard.
Let's go. Stepped out of a movie scene. Feels like you are my wildest dreams. I'll be the queen and you'll be the knight. But don't you think I won't speak my mind? Coming out of a fantasy. Make believe in their greatest scheme.
She has a nice timbre.
Club, another club.
A match more perfect than fate design.
Where's the vodka Cranberry.
The clock is talking. Don't think too much.
Oh.
Okay, an acoustic guitar.
It's just a simple question to fall in love. Out of my head.
It's like the BINI sound from the past, right?
Can't seem to find the path ahead. You're making me blind, keeping me up at night. No
What
which
the-
way to go. Heart's lost all control. Out of my head. Come on, hey, don't walk away. Sometimes what's scary is worth all the pain. Pressure from stone, building like diamonds. I'll be the queen of all of our islands. Be real, be true, be calm.
I'll be the queen all over islands. That's a whole lot of fucking islands in the Philippines.
Don't sound of the edge, like smush when you're off the ledge. Hey,
That was tricky as heck.
like the one, show me all the good crowds. Need a rose or a story to tell. Might be known as Penny the Black.
Yeah, that section before this was so hard.
Since you just walked in. Excuse me for being straightforward. You make me wanna lose and start all over. Tick tock, the clock is
Nice. Did you hear the TikTok distorted?
Don't think too much. Don't think too much. It's just
Okay, I love a good freaking pandereta, tambourine.
fall in love. Out of my head.
Everybody!
Can't seem to find the path ahead. Making me blind, keeping me up at night. Don't know which way to go. Heart's lost all control. Out of my head. Out of my head. Can't help how you race through my mind and fill my dreams with the sweetest desire.
See, I like to hear an acoustic R&B song for them. Check us.
No, it's a tambourine.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
Can't seem to find the
Oh, auto-tune. Nah, oh, what the f***?
I know, this part is so catchy.
Mate, it's wild
fun.
though. It's funny because I think this is. I mean, ironically enough, like if
fun.
you look at some of the past BINI songs,
Yeah, they had this vibe.
this is
This
the
is
vibe,
like
right?
a complete tip of the hat.
Correct.
The beginnings.
I get it. Interestingly enough, I think like they have so many moments in which you're like, I understand why they've become the phenomenon that they have become.
100%.
Because all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, fucking, you're keeping me up at night. You're keeping. I'm like, who the f***'s keeping me? What? You know what I mean?
Who are
What motherfucker's keeping me up at night? F*** that. You know, and they got me talking like it's wild. You know, it's you start to understand why so many girls like this stuff. But funny enough, I mean, they're very popular amongst the lads as well.
Oh yes, 100%.
I mean, that's
Have you seen them?
Yeah, not only for those reasons. Obviously, they're very pretty ladies, but not only for those reasons. Like a lot of the songs they have, I don't see why there would be any barrier and zero pressure for
Yeah.
a lad, a girl, whoever the f*** that song slap.
I do have to say though, this is like a girl anthem.
I agree.
However,
This is like girly anthem. You know,
This is
I
girls
don't think I'm the
get ready.
target f***ing demographic. but
However, you're
it's all
bumping your head.
had me on there. You know, maybe in a club.
Here's what I think. This has a time and a place. This isn't the song that I would go back to. This is just personal taste. However, though, I think why I showed a bit of resistance is definitely again that shift from verse into the first chorus. It had a completely different mood change, and it was too bright, a little too too bright and a little too sugary from that verse opening. The verse opening gave me Vogue. The verse opening was giving a little like underground clubbing scene.
Yeah,
and
cool.
it's sort of very nice. It creates a really cool tension.
I think the bright acoustic guitar sort of changes the theme so much.
And it wasn't only that, but it just the progression overall, the sample changed.
Yeah.
The bass progression also became too bright, very sugary, and I think that's exactly what BINI is. So, and I like the song from the chorus onwards because it's very congruent from there on. It's like the same song. However, that first verse is so completely different, and I don't know whether it's part of the duality that we're trying to explore.
I don't know. I think this song slaps though live.
100%.
I think it would make people jump.
This is an anthem. This is an anthem, and I think it stands very true to their essence too.
Agreed. So interesting. Isn't it funny how now look at this? I'll tell you guys this much. Isn't it funny how at one point in maybe 4 years ago, only 2020, pandemic time, no one would have fucking believed at the both quality, hype, fan base, numbers, world tour value that BINI has now, SB19 has. There's upcomers. Obviously, BINI's a younger, what do you call it? Because they're the seniors, right? They're in ABS. They have, is it BGYO? Who they're?
BGYO is
who's their juniors?
Or is it the other way around? They came out around the same time. I'm not sure.
Well, obviously, in terms of success.
Yeah, they're
BINI is, it's just nuts. It's not. I like the boys from BGYO. It's just what what BINI's done is insane.
It is incredible.
So. They are sort of the queens of the label at the moment, without a fucking doubt.
100%.
Where they walk, you should bow your head if you work at ABS, because it's like these girls are bringing an insane amount of hype to everything, and also they're showcasing P-pop, Filipino music at a higher standard. They've brought back that hype of girl groups that the Philippines always had across all Asia.
Yes.
But now they've brought it at a world-class level because you have the biggest equalizer in the industry, which is the internet. This is what happens, and we saw this vision, and I'm really happy that it so fucking happened. We spoke to Moves 2021. And he kept teasing stuff really, big in the works and stuff, but obviously now with the girls, and people believed, some people fucking didn't.
Yeah.
Where you at now? Because it's undeniable, like the product that these girls have. And here's the thing, I don't think you have to have you don't have to have a 10 out of 10 album, an EP. I think what you need to have is, does this EP represent BINI?
The brand,
because this is a product. I think a lot of people get confused in the whole fucking music business thing. This is a product.
Yeah, of course.
And does the product represent with the product that then I'm going to buy when I see them live? And fortunately with BINI is obviously the fucking case.
And you know what a brilliant thing that I really appreciate about pop groups, especially from the Philippines, because it doesn't happen anywhere else, is that the live vocals are a priority.
They that a lot. You want to keep that shit, man.
So you're having a very true to the essence of the core of music is, because it's like the golden days of pop. It sort of is reviving some of the things that we fell in love with when we were growing up, and sort of became disillusioned when we started noticing the trickery, I
mean, everyone. I mean, if you're from the Philippines and you're a big follower of the OPM scene, that probably hasn't happened to you much. But if you were a follower, like most people, of world music, the US and the UK, that happened, unfortunately, a lot, especially in pop, and especially in group pop.
Yeah, correct. So it's really nice to see sort of like the essence of like dance and charisma and personality and vocals all coming together in a brilliant stage, in a world stage sort of performance.
I think definitely the strongest song of this EP is Zero Pressure. I mean, I like Cherry on Top. Cherry on Top is like
here's where
number one.
Yeah, I would definitely put Cherry on Top because it's
such
definitely
a perfect.
It is the perfect balance between what Asian pop sort of is, the vocal aesthetic of it,
what BINI is.
The conglomeration.
Asian pop thing. This is that's what BINI is.
Yes, it just hits hard. Then it's a really well thought through track. Blink Twice. I thought it was interesting. However, I would put Zero Pressure above Blink Twice,
Agreed.
and then Blink Twice a little bit as a third.
I think Secrets, I'd love to see the live arrangement of this, because I think with the live drums...
I would love to see an acoustic version of it. Would it be weird to say that? Okay. I think that would totally bang, because those vocal stacks, boy!
Yeah, interesting. I think out of my head, probably the concert banger you want with the fucking light sticks and the screen showing.
This is the end of the concert. This is how you go home.
And they are touring with this, essentially. So this will be the big reveal, right? To see how these songs happen, because they're obviously going to pull out their biggest tracks. Great. But these are tracks that not many people have heard.
Absolutely. Actually,
certainly no one's heard live.
Brand new. Brand new. Actually, the Philippines haven't heard this. And
no one has.
They've already done the Philippine Arena. So this is quite a cool momentum building.
And at the level that BINI are on, it's not only the Philippines that you worry about, it's like the whole world.
Because it's about to hear it.
The fucking world tour.
Yeah.
And trust me, it isn't just people who are from the Philippines that are going to go to these concerts. They've made noise. Like it's very interesting what's going on, and I hope that not only are they able to obviously do very well in this world tour, but they're able to replicate this for a long period of time, because things are going to get quite interesting during this world tour and then post the world tour. It turns out Damn has an extended version.
Yes, and I think it's the version that we might see in the music video.
So it's nearly 4 minutes long.
Given the fact that it's just so theatrical and there's so much world building to be done.
The extended version, in the dance break portion, the tune. So this is probably the one that they're going to do live.
No, I think this is the one that we're going to see in the music video.
Because it's going to have like a dance break.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet. Well, if that's the case, we won't check it out now, because we will check out the music video just to give a bit of, something in intrigue to us to review the music video. But regardless...
Something to look forward to.
The music video shall be quite interesting. But overall, what a bloody time to be a P-pop fan. And again, no one would have believed you, man, if you would have said, mate, 4 years, stay patient, keep investing, keep your head down. Filipino music will rise, especially in P-pop form, and it'll start to dominate Asia. And it will start to dominate Asia so much that you'll be able to fucking go across Europe, the US. And I tell you this much. If they keep doing that well, this will resonate well in South America.
Oh, 100%.
Because the girly shit do immensely well, and SB19, they're pretty boys. The girls like that shit.
Yes, I agree.
Felipe will do immensely well amongst the Latinos.
There's already a fan base in terms of like, you already know what resonates in Latin America in terms of boy groups.
We'll be the flag bearers.
I don't care.
We'll talk on behalf of all the Latinos.
SB19 for Latino America.
But regardless, let us know what you guys thought about it. And
we're